saw that. He hit literally right here. Black ribbit frog. Fishing it like a buzzbait. I'll try to go as slow as I can, yet keep it on top, making noise. As he was 10 feet from the boat when he hit. This water is really dirty, even though it's got grass here. It's real dirty. It's Saturday, June 22nd. It's now 7 o'clock. Wanted to be out at sunup, but circumstances lead to not getting here. So that's the first strike I've had. I've probably been here 45 minutes. But I've been fishing against the reeds. So let's see. I'll fish this whole, it's a whole big grass bed, but it's dirty as hell. You can see maybe 4 inches. And as you hear, the wind is blowing right in on my cove. Everywhere you fish in these coves, wind can be a deciding factor whether you stay or go. Or being that there's waves, I wanted to fish something noisy. I know there's fish here, so. But there's no sense fishing in an area where there's fish if they don't bite. I mean, early in the morning they should have the feed bag on. Keep it in mind that bow hunters come through here. They come through and shoot everything in sight. I'm not saying they do, I said if they do. He's in the grass. It's coming up. It's a bass, I think. Black ribbit frog. Just barely got him. Just barely got him. Alright, I've been throwing this. Caught a fish on it, caught a bass, bunch of hits, and no tail, just the blade. So then I threw this for something different. Didn't get, I don't think I got any hits on it, but I just added this blade on the bottom of it. So smaller. This is so a frog junior, I can't remember what it's called, but it's junior. So I wanted as small a blade as possible. So my question to myself is it the blade? Is that the reason why this is getting hit? Stefano gave me this a couple of years ago, maybe last year, year before. Caught a lot of fish on it. This is from Walmart. Again, I've done this before, put a split ring here. This has got a piece of wire inside holding it. The only reason I like that split ring is that it adds maybe a little bit more weight than I want. But this is the smallest plate I have. So I'm going to throw this back over there where they've been hitting. The bass I caught, I don't believe, is the one that was hitting in the corner. Could be, but I don't think it is, because I caught them in a different area. So I'm gonna throw back over there and see if the blade makes a difference. I want to be 10 feet to the right of that. That's perfect. In the shadow over there. It's right exactly where he's been hitting. Right there somewhere. But again, I want to see if it's the blade, if that's the trigger mechanism for him. I gave it about a 15-minute rest. Or is it color? I mean, granted, we got a lot of wind. Basically high skies. You can hear the wind, I'm sure. It's all white caps out towards the bay. I was out there trying to catch stripers and catfish. I got tired of the waves and the boat traffic, so I came back in here. I started shallow this morning, caught a bass. But it was such high tide, and he's over there. I just saw him. It was such high tide that the fish were all up in the reeds. So I came back now. It's maybe not far enough. The tide is maybe halfway done going out. But the tide is trying to go out of the river, but the wind is blowing up the river. So it's definitely going out, but the wind can sometimes slow it down. Alright, about a foot away from where the fish just came up. Of course, that doesn't mean he's there. Could have swam off somewhere. I think that wind is getting stronger. The water's dropped every bit of 18 inches since this morning. He's right there. Right on top of him. You gotta throw something that sinks. It's twice. I've seen them over there. Trying to get on those reeds. He could be anywhere by now. Get back in there. I don't know if they constantly move or they will do that and then hang out in one place. They're because then just constantly move up and down the pump. And was he chasing bait, or was he just being noisy? He could be up there for all I know. He could turn around. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. I came back for it. This is on the Cabela's. Bass. Not big. He's hooked pretty well. Oh my gosh. Mercy me. Yes. Very decent bass. Here's the salad. Very healthy bass. 17 and a half. There he goes. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. Take on Snakehead. Surprised me. Thought it was a bass. Thought it was a bass. Small guy. That roller is hot, you gotta lay it in the water. So 19 and a half. All right, I gotta go. 19 and a half. The only snakehead of the day. It came at just before 4 o'clock. Four bass and a snake's not bad. On a windy day.